You know what's funnier than 34?
I'm so tired.
Wow, okay.
35. That was actually really satisfying, though.
I was wondering why I couldn't hear me, and it's because when I'm streaming, I turn the volume like super low because the stream volume, it like drowns out my own voice when I talk, and then that fucks me up.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's also why I like in the beginning of the stream, I turn this off because for whatever reason I'm convinced that while we're podcasting, it's going to try and pick up this mic if it's on and it's going to fuck everything up, which is not true because it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
But
I get it. I just like have mine off because I don't really use it a lot.
yeah. Why is my butt vibrating? Oh my god, it's 11.
Wow.
Anyway. What snacks did you bring today?
Yeah, I've just been like a super fat person lately, and I think I've been going overboard with food. So. But I think it's because I'm like right before my period, so my body's like, you gotta stock up.
Yeah. I just wanted something like meaty. So I feel like I was just craving like meat.
Dude, those steaks the other night.
Yeah.
Oh, they were so
We
good.
had delicious T-bone steaks last night, and then
Binge
today
night.
we went and got McDonald's. And it's just
There's that. I just have water, and I have some, and I got some tea, but I made it too sweet, so I don't think I'll be eating it. Drinking it?
gonna eat it.
Drinking.
I'm just imagining you like making the tea, but then eating the tea bag, and you just like dump out the liquid.
Yeah, that's called not being wasteful. I'll drink the liquid too. I'll eat the cup. Tea bag and all. Ooh. So, we're trying to get... Oh, fuck me. We're trying to get...
I keep trying.
That's a lie. That's a lie, and you know it.
I try in the lesbian fashion of standing across the room and hoping you'll notice me.
We've been trying to contact you by Cars Extension Warranty. I can't fucking do this. Dude, I took my pills today, and this is just what it is. We've been trying to get a little more organized on this podcast, which you can see is working so well.
We wrote down some things,
We did.
which is more than we've done in a while.
Yeah. So, a subject... God damn. I just keep yawning. A subject that has been, like, circling around our friend group for a while is things that are made for kids, and usually only for kids, that I want. I want to participate in fun things.
Yeah. We came up with this earlier when we were eating McDonald's and wishing we could play in the play place.
Yeah. Except we wanna play in a play place that doesn't smell like pee and also serves alcohol,
Yeah.
which also might make it smell like pee anyways.
It'll just smell like a concert, and that's fine. Just beer and sweat
But okay,
and pee.
my thing is, imagine you like take your date to this like play place, alcohol, serving restaurant sort of thing. You get a light bite.
Beetle,
to eat.
can you please eat that somewhere else?
No.
Like, at least on the other side of the room and not leaning against my table so it picks up on my mic.
But
Anyway.
imagine you like take your date to this play place. It needs to have a different name because that makes me cringe a little bit.
Here's what I want, okay? I want playgrounds, like specifically for adults.
Yeah. Adult size.
But it has to be like there has to be some level of supervision there. It's
Yeah.
like there needs to be staff.
Needs to be
because
bouncers.
otherwise like people are gonna be like trying to fuck in the tunnel.
Yeah, no.
And I'm gonna try and go in the tunnel. I'm just gonna see a naked ass. And I don't want that.
No.
I don't want to try to climb into the tunnel and there's just a scrotum.
Yeah. I don't want that either. So yeah, you'd have
But
to
so,
have
like,
like bouncers and everything.
there's, like-
you take your lady on a date, and you know you get a couple drinks, maybe a snack before, and then you go and you play, and you like play tag or whatever. You just like turn into a big kid, and your date is just like bright faced and red and giggly, and you know you're both just having a great time.
Yeah.
Running through the tunnels, and you need a little
Beetle.
a
Seriously,
little bit
you
of
need to go somewhere else with that. Go on. He just always has to like have it up against the table legs, and then it's like in my ears the whole time.
can have it. Just go get it over there. There you go.
Should bring it back over here.
Probably will. But like you,
But yeah, it's like separated, and we need
Yeah.
to just go.
yeah,
I just keep forgetting it's there until I drive past it while I'm doing something else. I feel like I do the same thing with like bowling and ice skating and
Yeah.
roller skating. I'm like, sometimes I think about it and that's something I want to do, and then I just forget that we have a place to do that.
yeah, yeah. Oh my god! It is titty. No, you keep that over there. I'll turn that fan on.
I mean, this is gonna blow it towards you.
No, it's gonna blow it out that way.
Well, that's just lame. Now I'm just thinking about that TikTok I sent to the group chat earlier. It was like a dude, and it was captioned, "I visited my boss on my day off," and he just walks in, and there's nobody at the desk, so he just walks up to the fan that's pointed at.
Another thing is,
I don't know if that's the same person who did the one who like put a
Wait.
hose under the door and then
Maybe.
farted in there. But same
that's
energy.
So fucking funny.
Although other people's farts are like rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I smell
Your
my own
own
farts and
is
like I know it's stinky, but for me it's like
I'm used to this.
But like you smell somebody else's fart and it's like, oh god.
That's a new brand. It's true. It's true. Another thing that is made for kids that I want is like 90% of their clothes.
Yeah.
I want cute overalls. I want light up shoes. I want all that stuff.
Yeah. How come
For
I'm
me.
not allowed to wear light up shoes? Do they think I'm gonna be too fast?
I think it might be illegal to be that fast.
Because I'm gonna be real with you, I'm not very fast to begin with. Like I'm pretty slow, so I could use a boost, you know?
Keep hitting my mic. I'm sorry. Yeah. They're cool. I want light up shoes.
Yeah.
I saw
I also want character themed shoes.
yeah.
Like,
I want
please let me have some
character-themed
Spider-Man
stuff.
shoes. Why do I have to have boring, like, black or white or red shoes? That's like it. Or
Yeah.
blue. Those are
Anytime-
my
like,
options.
unless you special order them. They're not just like available. Like Brie got some Gwen themed shoes, which are
See,
very cool.
those ones, though, too, are like...
but they don't like have the character on them. They're
Yeah.
just like
Well, those ones they
themed.
do make for adults when they do. There's like a brand that does them because like Nike and Jordans do a lot of like themed shoes. I know. I think it's Air Jordans have mild. We should watch that. The nostalgia list.
I think we left a lot of Disney movies out because it was just like, yeah,
But anyway, I just want that. Like
I want shoes. I also want those little like go-kart rover things for me.
the go-kart rover things.
Yeah, the little like
Oh, like Barbie cars and stuff?
yeah. the little
Yeah.
Jeeps and stuff.
Just slightly larger so
Yeah.
that I can fit in it
Yeah.
and just have a good time.
yeah, it's like a 4-wheeler, but like
I'm just thinking that fucking TikTok where it's just a girl like rolling up to Starbucks or whatever, like in a little Barbie Jeep.
Barbie car.
Like she parks it in a parking spot and then comes back out with her coffee and like crumples herself into it, drives away. It's so fucking funny.
I'm like, dude,
I would just love to go through a drive-through in one of those,
right, dude.
and they like you get up
5'2".
to the window and you're like, hey. They have to like lean out and look down at you. They're like, what the fuck?
Right, dude. I'm 5'2". If I was skinnier, I could do shit like that, and I
See,
just want to do that.
I got too much legs.
Yeah,
Also, my butt pretty much takes up both seats. You
Yeah.
know, they usually have two.
yeah.
And yeah, I just need them to be like a little deeper.
Yeah, and your knees don't work, so
Yeah.
you can't like get down there.
Yeah.
You just have to like settle.
See, sometimes like with the little trucks, I can sit in like the bed of the truck and lean my legs over the seat and then I can reach the pedals. But then my knees are in the way of the steering wheel.
Ah, shit.
That's another thing. Big wheels for adults. I know they
Dude.
exist, but they shouldn't be like $1,200.
Yeah,
okay,
dude.
I literally want like a plastic big wheel that is big enough for me to fit on.
Yeah. So I have this memory of like one summer, one of Nick's friends, my brother, one of his friends like bought like essentially a big wheel, except it didn't have, the big wheels. It was metal frame and it was like people sized, like regular people size. Kids aren't people. It was like, teenage boy size. So they were just fucking drifting it down our driveway with like a bunch of rocks, and then they'd like hit the dirt road and fucking topple over. But they were just like having a blast at a barbecue with a big wheel. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I want that.
Like, see, I like metal frame would be nice, but that's also what makes them like more expensive. Because you can buy big wheels for adults,
Yeah.
but they're all metal. Like it's built like an actual bike.
Yeah.
But like I literally,
Something like another thing that's like along these lines, but it doesn't quite fit in. It's kind of a matter of opinion. Is I want people to stop saying that certain video games are for kids or not.
Yeah.
Like I don't care.
for one, the idea that video games in general are not for adults.
Yeah.
Or that like if you're an adult and you play games, which we're definitely getting away from that stigma because everyone
Yeah.
who grew up playing video games is now an adult.
Yeah.
So,
and
you
they're
know,
like, no, this
but
is
like
how
our
I
parents
cope.
still are like, or our
Yeah.
parents' generation, it's like, oh, that's that's a little kid thing. Like, no.
Yeah.
We've gone on a whole rant already about how video games are like considered a shit form of media for no reason.
Yeah.
And it's annoying.
Yeah, but just
But,
like
like-
specifically the argument that certain games, specifically like more girly games,
Yeah.
are typically seen as like, oh well, that's for children.
Yeah.
I'm like, sure, kids can enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Also,
Same thing with cartoons.
yeah,
Like, we definitely need to get a hold on the fucking fandoms who alienate the kids that the cartoons are actually, like, aimed at.
yeah,
But watching cartoons in general shouldn't be seen as, like, immature,
yeah.
you know? I'm just trying to have a good time.
Right. I love animation.
Yeah.
It's pretty to look at. I see people all the fucking time. I want to look at art.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right. And, like, I get that, like, it's made for kids and it should be made for kids. Like,
Yeah,
there needs to
sure.
be kids' media for sure.
Yeah.
But, like, you should be able to just
enjoy it.
enjoy a cartoon without people, like, looking at you funny.
Yeah. It's,
And that's another thing where it's like the girlish cartoons,
yeah.
same with kids' books or
Yeah.
just like kids' media in general. The
Yeah.
number of people that I've had come into work and be like looking around the kids section and picking out books that they are nostalgic for and being like, oh, I wish I was younger so I could read these. And it's
But you
like, just
can.
do it.
Just take it. Just buy it. It's
But
for
like,
you,
there's no
too.
reason that adults can't enjoy kids' media.
Yeah. You
It's
just
just
have
silly.
to acknowledge that these things are mainly for kids.
Yeah.
And
Here's another one that's just like more specific. I want bath toys for adults that aren't like for special me time. You know what I mean?
yeah, different kind of bath toy.
Yeah. Like, listen, we all appreciate like taking our vibrator into the tub, but like, I want something to play with while I'm in there. I'm relaxing because my bones hurt and I
Yeah.
want to become soup, but like, I want something to do while I'm in there.
Yeah. Give me some like made for bathtub Legos.
Yeah.
So they're
I mean, I
like
guess-
bigger, you can't like lose them. You know what I mean?
You could use Legos in the tub, I suppose.
yeah, you could.
But if they go under you
yeah.
and they're just like, imagine getting a Lego stuck in your butt.
I'd rather not
just-
imagine that.
Slides right in, you crack. Like sink to the bottom of the tub and go like under you, and then you're like, oh, I found it. They get like lost under the bubbles. That's the thing. That's what. They don't need to be like bigger. They just need to be
Round.
buoyant,
Buoyant. Yeah.
so they don't sink.
Another thing that's for kids that I just want for me is like those cool little like pop-up tents that are just like
Yeah.
everywhere.
Like, how come I
want
can't
that.
buy an actual tent
Yeah.
that has like, I don't know, SpongeBob on it or whatever?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
like, I want like a jungle gym tent. Like, there's like those really big tents that are, it'll be like a 16-man tent or whatever, and there's like a smaller tent on this side and then a really big one in the middle and then like one on the other side or whatever. I want that, but I want like tunnels in between them.
like
Nice.
space station.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
But
another thing that I don't get is colors. Colors are for children,
right?
apparently. But if you look at either of our rooms, it's
Right.
just a smattering of colors.
Yeah.
It's so colorful.
Like, that kind of goes back to the clothes. Like, you walk into Target or Walmart or whatever,
Yeah.
or like any kid's clothing store, and it's just so colorful.
Yeah.
And then you go back to the adult section and everything is beige,
Yeah. Beige, brown,
black and white.
muted tones.
Yeah.
Which, like, I like those. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like the muted tones. But I also want some color. And I don't want fucking neon. Don't.
Or it's just like graphic tees. But also, most of them are just black or white too.
Yeah. Okay, another thing. I recently, like, broke my glasses. So I had to pick out a new pair. Any of the ones that I wanted were kid sizes.
Right?
And I was like, man, they get all the cool shit.
Right?
Like, there were these really cool, like, bright blue ones. And I was like, sick. I want that one. And
Yeah.
then, I put them up to my face and I'm like, God damn it. Damn it.
Right? Although a lot of the like cheap lenses that Facebook keeps advertising to me are very colorful, and I appreciate that.
That is nice. I would just like to see
But-
more.
Right? Yeah, it's
variety.
definitely like
Another
all the
thing
fun shit.
that I want is like those like science experiments and like dig out fossils and shit.
Yeah.
I want that for me. I want real fossils.
Yeah.
And I want them to be bigger.
Yeah.
And because my hands are small, they're like inhumanly small. But they're not small enough to do like the tiny like dinosaur things, which
Yeah.
I really like to dig them out.
Yeah.
Which like you brought some eggs and they had like little dinosaur mens in them, and
Yeah.
They were
I forget
super
what the
fun.
brand is, but they're like, I'm sure
like-
I'm sure they have them at Walmart or whatever.
they have like
It's-
sandstone around
yeah.
them.
And well, it's some kind of
like
like plaster stuff,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure.
like-
Just egg.
yeah,
But then there's
you
like
dig 'em
dollar
out,
store plastic dinosaurs
and
inside.
it's fucking sick, and I
Yeah.
love that. But I want like
Although I did find a big one that's like a
Ooh.
giant egg and it has all the dinosaurs in it, and I was really tempted to buy it.
oh shit, group project. But I want things like that. I want like science experiments, sort of like build a volcano or whatever. Just like
Because it's like, I get those things, and when I do it, it takes like 20 minutes
Yeah.
or whatever, and it's like, okay.
I should do more Zoids.
I also want,
Those are like Gundams, but animals, and they're fucking
yeah,
they're fucking sick.
I want, like, I'm constantly getting advertised furniture for children, and it's all like a fucking like seat that's shaped like a horse,
Hell yeah.
or
dude.
like ottomans that are shaped like animals or whatever, and like I want.
Because, like, they just look